The 2015 to 2017 Yamaha Raider. The Raider from the Star Cruiser line, now folded back into the Yamaha stable, and its chromed-out sibling, the Raider S, haven't changed much spec-wise since 2008, though the S didn't appear for 2016. Red or black was the choice, the 2015 Raider in liquid graphite, the 2015 S in crimson red, or the 2016 Raider in candy red, choices I like better than the Galaxy Blue offered in 2014. For 2017, we have basic black. With a 39-degree rake, low seat height, a fat rear tire and a tall front tire, it has just enough stretch to give that bad boy chopper look that gets attention. It takes more than looks to impress buyers, though. Continue reading for my review of the Yamaha Raider. Design. The low 27.4-inch seat height and an almost 71-inch wheelbase give the Raider a long, low profile. The tank-mounted instrumentation includes analog speedometer and fuel gauge, along with twin digital trip meters, odometer and self-diagnostics. Lighting details include a multi-reflector headlight, an LED taillight, and custom amber LED turn signals behind clear lenses let you see and be seen for safety's sake. The deep scoop, butt-cradling sculpted seat and pullback handlebars make for a comfortable, easy cruisin' rider triangle. Components on the S, such as the triple clamps, fork sliders, air box and engine covers, headlight housing and handlebar risers, get a little bling that distinguished it from the base Raider. Chassis. Yamaha gave the Raider a custom look with a frame designed around the 33-degree steering head, and the triple tree that has a 6-degree offset to give the front forks a remarkable for a stock bike 39-degree total rake. This rake, coupled with the 4.72-inch trail, makes the bike track well on the straights, while still comfortable for highway trips. Beefy and stiff 46mm fork tubes take care of the front end, and a hidden monoshock supports the swing arm, giving the rear a clean look. The front suspension travel is a comfortable 5.1 inches, but the rear only allows for 3.5 inches, making her a little stiff especially when carrying a passenger or well-laden bags. Monoblock brake calipers work with the dual front 298mm discs and the 310mm rear disc to provide the necessary braking power to control the 730-pound curb weight plus rider. Speaking of control, the ample contact patches afforded by the big 120/70-21 front wheel and the fat 210/40-18 rear wheel give you plenty of traction where it counts. This 210 series rear tire is the biggest Yamaha had installed on a bike up to this year. Drivetrain. The air-cooled 48-degree V-twin engine in the Raider cuts a distinctly American figure, and on the S, it draws the eye with chrome accents and jeweled cooling fins over black paint. It's a big engine with a voluminous displacement of 1,854 cc, and we do like us some big engines on this side of the pond. 4 pushrod-actuated valves lets these big lungs breathe while the dual spark plugs handle efficient flame propagation, all being fed by the twin-bore, computer-controlled fuel injection system. Yamaha used ceramic composite-plated pistons and pressurized oil jets to aid in carrying off the waste heat that can be the death of air-cooled engines. The fetching chrome exhaust system helps to boost torque while the integral 3-way catalyst and O2 sensor keep emissions under control. Pricing. MSRP on the 2017 Raider is $15,199, just a couple of bills up from last year. Competitor. Once again, the Star Cruiser line displays its grasp of American custom bike culture in the form of the chopper-esque Raider. Choppers are fairly niche, and aren't exactly everyone's cup of tea, so for this head-to-head I picked a different custom style that should appeal to the same sort of buyer, the Boulevard M90 from Suzuki. Though these rides sport widely divergent builds, both delve deeply into the nether regions of home-built curb appeal. The Raider forks reach for the extremes with an overall rake of 39 degrees, to my knowledge the greatest rake on any production bike up until this year, and the rest of the machine emulates the old, rigid-style choppers of yesteryear. A more contemporary, Boulevard Bruiser look dominates the aptly named Boulevard M90, and the blackout treatment on the running gear places it squarely in custom culture territory. The bullet fairing and tail design lends it a café racer on steroids look that adds to the somewhat sinister nature of the bike. Both are really cool, just a different kind of cool, only you can decide which you prefer, because I am at a loss to pick a favorite on looks alone. The Boulevard mill displaces a modest 1462 cc, sufficient, but nothing to write home about, and though both mills come in the V-twin configuration so popular in this market. Yamaha ramps up the pressure with a truly gargantuan, 1854 cc lump. This was the largest production V-twin in America up to this year, and shows an understanding of what drives our passions. At the risk of sounding indelicate, I certainly feel this engine below the belt. Touché, Yamaha. Suzuki regains some juice when we consider the stickers. Yeah, the Raider certainly has its merits, but it also comes with a $15,199 MSRP, a bit of a jump from the $11,199 tag on the Boulevard. For me, the difference in the engines is enough to justify this price hike, cause I do like me some big engines, and that puts the Raider over the top in my book. Buyers up against a limited budget or that aren't as enthusiastic about owning a bike that can lay more smoke than a retreating army may find the Boulevard to be a good fit, but for the rest of us, it's time to go Raidering, he said. My husband and fellow motorcycle rider, T.J. Hinton, says, not a bad-looking bike. It closely resembles the Softail Breakout from Harley-Davidson in many ways, but weighs in around $3,000 lighter on the sticker. If you like the looks of a chopper, and you don't have to get a Harley, then this bike should definitely be on your short list, she said. I like this cruiser. It has just enough rake to be chopper-esque without getting carried away. As I've said of other Star Cruisers, I like it better than any of Suzuki's Boulevard lineup. If you want something raked with less intimidation, go for a Striker with a 1304 cc engine. Specifications.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.